Now I am going to talk about the relation of the subject of sociology with psychology. Okay. Psychology is a discipline which studies human behavior. Obviously, psychology is something which studies human behavior. Social psychology looks into the behavior of individual living in society and a group, or studies individual in relations to norms and values and aims of his or her. So social psychology, there is a subject that is called social psychology. Okay, it studies the behavior of one person living in society. So what is your behavior in the society that is around you? Okay, and group. So what is your behavior? What is your behavior as one individual or one person in the society, in the group, or it studies individual in relations to norms, values and aims of his or her group. And social psychology also includes the study of one person in relations to various rules and regulations, that is norms, okay, values, what kind of values you have, aims of his or her group, what are the aims and the objectives of the group that you are in. So all these things are included in social psychology. What all things are included in social psychology? Social psychology is an area which studies the individual in relation to the society that is around that person, what kind of behavior the person has in the society, okay, what kind of behavior do they show in the society. And it also studies individual in relation to different rules, regulations, laws, okay, how do they behave themselves with the laws, etc. Okay. Sociology looks into the society and explores the formation of different groups and their functions, whilst sociology is a subject that teaches us about society, how the society is developed, how the society is formed, how are different groups within the society formed, what are its features, what are the functions of these different groups in the society that is around us. Okay. It also examines the mutual relations between different groups, social changes occurring in the society. So what does it do? It also examines, or let's say it also studies mutual relations. Mutual relations meaning common relations between different groups. Let's say what is the relation between group A and group B? What relations do I have with my cousin sister's family? So mutual relations between different kind of groups, okay, social changes occurring in the society and different kind of changes that are occurring in the society. For example, in earlier time girls were not allowed to go to school and study, but nowadays because the society has changed, we do send girls to schools to study. Okay. Psychology is related to study of individual, while sociology is concerned with the study of society. Psychology deals with studying one person, while sociology is a subject which studies the society in general. Okay. We observe both differences and interdependence between the two sciences. Now obviously there are some differences, there are some thin line of difference between sociology and psychology. However, both of these subjects are connected and are dependent on each other. Psychology studies about organized human behavior, which is shaped by combined influences of individuals' physical, mental and personal experiences. So what does psychology deal with? It deals with the study of organized human behavior. Organized meaning proper, it studies properly your behavior, okay, in your organized human behavior. What is your behavior as a human being? What is described as a normal human behavior and what is described as an abnormal or mental behavior, right? Everybody is there in the society. You have to accept there are normal people also, there are mentally challenged people also in the society. So how would you know what is the proper behavior? So psychology is something that deals in which behavior is the behavior which you call appropriate or proper. Okay. Now whatever behavior you show, what behavior I show, what behavior the other people show, are the influence of individuals' physical, mental and personal experiences. Whatever behavior you show is because of your physical, because of your mental and because of your personal experiences with the people around you. right? You are going to behave in a different way in a school, then you are going to behave in a different way in your family. Why do you do that? Because you have personally been told by your teacher that you are supposed to behave like this in school. Your parents tell you you are supposed to behave like this at home. So your behavior totally depends on your interactions with people around you, okay, and that is why your physical, your mental and your personal experiences shape the kind of behavior you have. Let's say there is a child born in my house. I teach the child, go steal, it's normal. Go kill people, it's normal. Go murder someone, it's normal. So the child's behavior will depend upon his personal experience, his mental experience of the fact that it is normal to kill someone, and the child will go and do that, okay, because the child is influenced by the people around you. Individual, society and group are linked to each other, and therefore the sciences studying them are mutually related. Okay, so individual, group, society, all these things are related to each other, and that is why psychology and sociology as a subject are both related to each other. Both these sciences exchange information from each other. For studying individual and his personality, sociology obtains information from psychology, while latter gets information about the groups from sociology. So now they are saying that both these subjects take information from each other. When I am studying sociology, I have to take into consideration psychology also. When I am studying psychology, I have to take sociology into consideration also. I cannot divide the subject into two. I have, in order to understand why, let's say that a particular tribal people are eating meat, or let's say they are eating fishes and chicken and all those things. So in order to understand why are they behaving like this, I have to study psychology. So sociology and psychology both are related to each other, okay. For example, they have given you, for studying individual and his personality, sociology obtains information from psychology. Let's say when I want to understand and when I want to learn the behavior of one person and what kind of personality that one person has, I have to jump into the subject of psychology. While the latter gets information about the groups from sociology to understand individuals' behavior, okay. While sociology gets information about groups from, psychology gets information about groups from sociology to understand human behavior, individuals' behavior. So when I want to study group in psychology, I have to jump into sociology in order to understand individual behavior. Let's say I want to understand individual behavior in a group. How is one person behaving in a group? Then I have to get the information about the group, right? So in order to get the information about the group, I have to study the subject of sociology, okay. Both these sciences are closely linked in the field of social psychology. So both of these subjects are linked together with each other in the field of social psychology. As far as issues like attitude, public opinion, crowd are concerned, there is no difference between these two sciences, as both the study the same. So whenever you are studying attitude, whenever you are studying the opinion of people, okay, public opinion, okay, or you are trying to understand the behavior of a particular crowd, there is no difference between the subject of sociology and psychology.